Good evening and welcome to Poland Daily. I'm Nicholas Richardson and this is the news. Children from Western Christian countries, including Poland, are celebrating St. Nicholas Day today. It is the feast day of St. Nicholas of Myra, with particular emphasis on his reputation as a bringer of gifts. According to Polish tradition, on the 6th of December, children wait for Santa Claus to come and put a present under their pillows, provided they have been good during the year. Children who have behaved badly might expect to find a twig or a piece of coal under their pillows.
The Catholic world celebrates the St. Nicholas Day today. It is also known as Santa Claus's Day. In Poland, it is traditional to exchange small gifts with relatives on this occasion. Saint Nicholas, we don't really know much about his life, although he is so famous. That has been the case since the first centuries of Christianity to this day. Imagine this, there are only 2,000 St. Nicholas churches in France, 400 in England, and 120 Orthodox churches in Russia. St. Nicholas is known both in the West and in the East. St. Nicholas lived between the 3rd and 4th century in today's southwestern Turkey.
To znaczy południowo-zachodni.
But first and foremost, the thing he is most famous for is his kindness. This is the most beautiful monument one can build, and it was St. Nicholas who did that. The modern tradition of this holiday comes in various forms. Children write letters to St. Nick and even bake cookies for when he comes. Many families hang Christmas socks in their houses, hoping that St. Nicholas fills them with gifts and sweets. The children want Santa to come very much. They wrote letters, of course left them by the window, and told him what they wanted to get. Today I am Santa Claus. I also bought some things for my friends. Every year special charities are active during Christmas time. For instance, Poland Helps and Christmas Eve Help for children. The director of Caritas Polska, Father Marcin Iżycki, told us about special support from one facility in Mocarzewo, where the Sisters of the Resurrection are building a strong house for intellectually disabled children. Today we went there, to Mocarzewo. I gave this group of children some sweets and other essential products. Today St. Nicholas is presented as an old bishop with a grey beard, red robe and bishop's insignia. However, his image is now highly commercialized. Nonetheless, the one element both images have are his acts of kindness.
Warsaw Central Railway Station is celebrating its 45th birthday. The construction of this city centre landmark lasted 1,100 days and was completed on December 5th, 1975.
Warsaw Central Station is one of the most recognizable in Poland, which has become part of the landscape of the capital. At the beginning of this century, the city was planning to demolish the building in order to construct a new one. However, the idea was not implemented because of a lack of money, and the city authorities made the decision to renovate it in 2010. The construction of Warsaw Central Station began in 1972 and lasted 3 years. In 1975, the station won the title of the most beautiful central station in Europe. One of the first passengers of the station was Leonid Brezhnev, Secretary General of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union. The construction of the station was filmed and can be seen in a popular Polish TV series called 40-latek. Warsaw Central Station is one of the most characteristic buildings in the Polish capital. The architect of the central station was Arseniusz Romanowicz, who died in 2008.
Today, the Polish Ministry of Health reported a decrease of over 3,000 in the number of new coronavirus infections. There was also a reduction in the number of additional deaths attributed to the virus.
The Polish Ministry of Health has reported 9,176 new coronavirus infections in the country. 228 more people have died of coronavirus and coexisting diseases. The total number of COVID-19 infections reported in Poland since the beginning of the epidemic is 1,063,449. The total number of deaths has now reached 20,089. The highest number of new infections, that is 1,170, was reported in the Mazovian Voivodeship. The Greater Poland region is in second place with 1,096, the Silesian in third with 908, and the Pomeranian region next with 874. The total number of those who have recovered from the infection has surpassed 700,000. The Polish government has made a decision to make this Sunday a Sunday on which shops may open in order to accelerate the flow of people and to support businesses which have suffered extensive losses due to the restrictions introduced to stop the spread of the virus.
Protests against the government's new security law are continuing in France. Today in Paris, protesters clashed with the police who arrested 100 protesters. Zbigniew Stefanik, correspondent for Polish media from France, has more on this story.
These demonstrations were not without their incidents, which mostly took place in Paris. There were violent clashes between around 500 Black Blocs protesters and the police. As a result of these clashes, several policemen were injured and many properties were damaged. Similar incidents occurred in Toulouse. The demonstrators are protesting against the difficult social situation, as well as the so-called global security law, which is still in force in France. Although the government did pull back from Article 24 of the Constitution, which was to protect the police from responsibility.
That's the news. Thank you for watching. Stay with us for the weather, Poland Daily Business and more programmes. But from me, it's have a good night and a better tomorrow.